Life. Da 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 da. Oh. Actually, it should run a little bit better today. There's no kids on here. No kids at home. I had the day off. Not making any money. Oh. I should grab that cord though. I'm online. Oh, where is? Oh my god, that cord's so far away. Okay. Alright. Oh, what am I doing right now? I don't want to look at that though. Okay. Well, that'll work out. I'll just lower the volume on that. There we go. Alright. Well, we'll see if we get anybody on here to stream with us. Not really stream. Let me pause that real quick. I'm trying to get this to do stream if oh. Okay, that's a. There we go. That's what I want right there. That's what I want. Okay. There we go. Alright. Actually, can I make that tool? I don't think I can. I think I need a recipe for it. I did. Miner 16. Tool that's oh, iron picks. I gotta go all the way to that. Unlock that. Oh man. Level 7. Alright, I'll work on that. Alright, first we get all this down. I might actually find it. This. Level 7, so I need 6 in total. Alright. I did the Shamrock building. Alright. We'll have to upgrade it too. Right. I got one viewer. Well, thank you. Viewer? So, this is fun. You're welcome to chat if you wish. I'll talk back. So that So I'm just playing to play. Hoping just to have a fun old time. Oh, one up there. Alright, you'll be up there for a little bit. But I'm just, you know, kind of goofing off. Don't have work today. Got suspended. So I'm gonna play some video games. Do some work around the house. Have a good old time. Oh, wait. I'm pretty sure there's more zombies. Oh. I thought you were a pile of trash. stream should be running pretty good today because I'm the only one home, so kids aren't interfering with my router. Yay. Oh. That. Down here. Grab that. Alright, now I just need 5 more skill points. So we'll see how that goes. I got no lockpicks either. I need an iron pick. If I can get that, I'd be golden. I'm pretty sure there's a vulture up here. Well, I was right. Yeah, so, I'm kind of just gonna have fun with today, play around. Probably be streaming off and on all day today. Don't know really what to talk about. Ooh. What is this? Combat sprinting. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I need a magnum, so. But that works out. I don't need you. Don't need you. I'll take that, though. What to talk about? Well, it's kind of a bum day outside. It's not really raining, but everything's wet. So yard work will be a little bit hard today. I don't need these arrows. Scrap those for the wood. What else? I'm actually enjoying my suspension from work. Cause actually, I don't feel like working after getting this suspension for the dumb reason. But it is what it is. I'm trying to think. Once I get a little bit more money up, I might. Actually, I think I might play some of my other games on the PlayStation. Later on this week. Charge up my PlayStation controller. I'm debating whether I want to do Resident Evil 2 or if I want to do God of War and do a complete playthrough, 100%. Start kind of like mid difficulty because I kind of suck, and then just work my way up with new game pluses to get the best stuff I can. I'm thinking about doing it that way. I think that would be fun. Or just play Resident Evil 2. I could do Borderlands 2. That might be a fun one to do. I don't know. I haven't decided. I'm just gonna play probably for an hour. I might pause the stream, do some laundry, come back, do a little bit more. It all depends. I'm just gonna kind of have fun with today. I think that's the best thing to do. Just have fun with it. You know, probably learn a little bit of things about streaming. See where it goes. I know everybody kind of likes different things when it comes to people streaming. You know what I need to do? I need to watch some other people stream a lot more. Because I don't really watch too many people stream stuff. So. I tried playing this with a mouse and keyboard. It's the keyboard part that bothers me trying to play games. The mouse, I get the mouse. I like the mouse for aiming. So sometimes when I'm aiming on this game, I'll grab the mouse and use the mouse to aim and shoot. It's much easier with that than with these controls on the on the controller. But it's the keyboard. I think I have to find a better keyboard that I can use to do this with. I think that's the main problem. Alright, let's see what I got. Oh, scrap that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't. Oh. I can sell that. Scrap that. Scrap that. Alright. I'll wear you. Take the modifier out. Eh, why not? I'll make it look like I'm still wearing a cowboy hat. I like the cowboy hat. It makes me feel special. So warm and prettyful. I really don't know what else to say. Hi, Data Gamer Boy 9000. If I said that right. I probably said that wrong. Is the 9000 the Dragon Ball Z reference? His power level's over 9,000. Oh, that's such a great anime. Well, thank you for coming to my stream and communicating. Oh yeah, I redid this. Canned foods are up here. I should have just left this alone for a while. Oh yeah, all my food stuff goes in here. I already got my potatoes. Yums. Alright. I think I put bullets in here. No, med stuff. That can go in there. Any bullets in here then? Yes. I need to get signs for all these. Raw material, electrical. There we go. And then stuff that need to sell. You should make an underground base. I've already started with the digging of going actually underground. I do it at night, and this is just my this is kind of just my day base. I'm actually gonna turn this whole hotel into my horde night base. I'm kind of doing the Glock 9 horde base design, but I'm just kind of leaving it alone right now. And I'm going to use the ShamWow building over there, which you can't see. I'm going to use the tower of it and have them run up the tower and just knock them back down the tower the first couple of nights until I can get more stuff. And on day 6, I'm going to probably go raid that factory over there. And then on day 7, just spend all my time doing that tower trick. But I need better tools so I can get that building up. I need to find a claw hammer is what I'm looking for, really. But yeah, I mined at night. I now got a better shovel, so it makes it easier. But thanks for the suggestion, though. Did I kill all the zombies? Where are the zombies? No eggs. Damn. I did get messed up by a bear earlier on. I don't know if I was streaming then when that happened. But he caught me out of nowhere. I think I'm gonna raid this building and that building. I'm playing on the pre-gen 1. That's what I'm playing it on. I'll make sure there's nobody around me before I open up my map. Okay. So, so this is kind of the seed. I got some stuff that I need to do, but I need an axe for that one. But this is, it's on pre-gen 1 now. Difficulty is adventure. If you want to know, 18-hour days, hour and a half game time on it. I'm trying to do it no intelligent stat build on this. I just want to try to do everything based off of luck. Oh crap! And everything else. There's a lot more in there than I thought. What else? I do like the sledgehammer though. That was a great addition to put into this game. Where are you at? Okay, it's only you. There's a time delay on the stream to chat, so it is what it is. Actually, so I spent all that time trying to do that. Can I? Oh, no, I had it. Yeah, I'll just do it this way. What else? Airdrops are every 3 days like normal. I haven't done anything crazy. There's no mods on here. With luck, I get a mini bike with luck. Or I end up buying one if I'm able to. This is all based on luck. It's crazy, I know, but if I get lucky enough, I could have a mini bike by day 7. I've played it. I've played this game before and I've done it, and by day 14, I had a motorcycle, and that was based off I found the blueprints and was able to make it, and all I had to do was buy the forged steel. But it's possible to do. I don't need that shovel. Yeah, so everything's based on luck. So a lot of stuff I'll probably have to buy from the vendors. A lot of stuff I'll have to get out in the world. Right now I have everything but handlebars to make a bicycle. But I need a claw hammer to make the workbench, because I already have the schematics for the workbench. I think the cement maker, I also have that one. But I just don't have the claw hammer. That's what I'm missing. So the claw hammer is a little bit of luck. Right now on skills, I'm working on trying to get my lucky looter up to 5. So I need 5 more skill points for that. And then I'm going to work on strength and fortitude. These are the 2 that I'm going to work on the most. Mainly for machine gunner and that. Do I need anything on agility? No, I'm going to skip agility. So I'm just going to work on these 3 right here mostly. Perception, strength, and fortitude. I hate how they put those. It's definitely going to be an interesting play. Outside somewhere. Uh-oh. There we go. What part of the building are they beating on? Alright. There's more than one out there. Oh. You know, I gotta figure out how to turn those notifications on so I can see them on screen. So, yeah, you follow me. Oh, thank you for the follow. Sorry, there's a delay on my phone for what happens. And I don't know how to put the banners on my screen yet. So I can see them. I'm working on getting a second monitor up, so I don't have to worry about that. Fire all the map. There, got all that. Scrap you, scrap you. What does this do? 10%. Not really worth it. So yeah, thank you for the follow. This is definitely going to be an interesting playthrough. I want to go 100 days without dying. So that also makes it very fun. Let me see. I'll show you real quick that I haven't died yet. See, I haven't died yet. But I'm on day 5, so if I died now, well, screw you then. If you don't want to be picked up. So as long as I don't do anything stupid, I should be able to do it. I played it once. It was on Alpha 18, and I made it to 60 days before they came out with Alpha 19. The one thing that makes this, I'm noticing, is food. Food is typically the Achilles heel. And the sooner you get a garden going, the better off you are with food. Okay, well, it doesn't want to come off. Alright. They can stay out there. They'll come in eventually. Alright, let's go upstairs. I don't have very many other computer games because I just recently got this computer. Ooh. Oh, no, out. Oh, I should not have opened that. Die. Die. Open nothing behind me. With the sledgehammer, I found if you aim just a little bit above the head and come down with it, you typically get a good headshot. But nothing in there. Nobody here. Still find zombies kind of stupid. Oh. You know, they've upgraded the AI of the zombies on here. But sometimes they still do stupid things. Like, they'll still run up a tower to try to get to you. I don't need that. Oh, wait. You know, I didn't even read this. Why didn't I read this? And, yeah, they'll run up the tower and then not know what to do. Especially if you're standing on, like, another block. The other thing I found out is you're up in the tower and it has stairs to go up, but they can't go up. And it's connected to a building. They'll run throughout the whole building and never come up and attack you. And that's boring. I eventually had to jump down and start killing them because I was like, okay, y'all are just... Ooh, a lot of good books. Because they're just being ridiculous. I need that 45 then. Automatic weapon. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, those are all some very good books. Not what I'm looking for, though. Alright. I'll probably eat most of this. Make some room. I need those for shotgun shells, but not really needed now. Okay. That's doing good. What else? I already been in here. Nobody got that. Okay. Yeah. I might end up, if it seems like it's getting a little bit too easy, I'll probably end up upgrading the difficulty. But I don't know. We'll see about that. I already have that on, I believe. On these boots. Yeah. Yes, I do. Okay. Ooh. Oh, thank God. Sweet. Why did on the boots? What else is there? I haven't found any exploits in the game like some people have. I've watched the door and ladder trick to make an AFK 7 nights blood moon thing, and I didn't really like that. Alright, I don't need glass right now. Okay, I guess there's no up. I just want to make sure there's no up. Actually, you know what? 13 seconds. We'll wait on that. And we'll go out the front door. Yeah, okay, there's no up. What else is there? Oop. I need that. What else is there? there's all sorts of like little things. They still got a couple of glitches where if you kill like an animal and you're cutting it up, it will start to sink through the ground and you can't get to it anymore. That one's kind of annoying. I've come across that a couple of times, which really sucks because if it's like a bear or something, it takes forever to chop it up. And here you are chopping and now it's gone. And you've only gotten like 15 meat out of it. And the rest of it has just somehow vanished underneath the ground. And I've even tried digging it back up. And I'm like, well, nope, it's gone. It's vanished. I do gotta be careful because sometimes there's so close to the wooded area over here. There's bears and there's wolves that will come roaming through. Let alone the Roman zombie mobs. Haha, funny. That come through. What else is there? That's it. As far as gaming mechanics, it's different. I guess get different playthroughs on different difficulties require different styles of play. Because I am playing it on kind of a lower difficulty, I guess my mistakes aren't as bad as they should be. All right, let me see. I'll put you in here. And I think that's it. Dranksel Galore. Put you in here. Food. If you're wondering why I have so many storage boxes, it's because when I was playing Alpha 18, I ended up having to have this many because I had so much stuff. Actually, did that all. Do I have? I think I have a weapons one, don't I? Or is it just this? I think it's just that, because... Alright, you know what? I'm going to put that in there and that in there. Alright. We'll go to the trader tomorrow, probably. Get rid of some of that. Medicine is this one? This is this one. Yeah. I'm playing this with the... As you probably could tell, with the controller. I can't get into the mouse. That's my problem, is the mouse. Well, not the mouse, it's the keyboard. I'm having trouble doing like the whole movement and opening everything up with my other hand for the keyboard. Wait, what did I do with the, okay, they're right there. Actually. Give me half of those. That's my main thing, is I can't do that movement with my left hand. I need like a smaller keyboard or something. Something that's beneficial. Growing. Okay. I need other stuff. Damn it. Go down. I hate you. Screw you. There we go. I hate the ladder gameplay sometimes. Alright. I don't have enough? I don't know if I have enough yet. Oh, okay, I got that though. Oh, I gotta unlock another... Okay, I gotta unlock another thing. Which is fine. What else is there? The glass jars. I don't know why, but once you get into like get past day 7 and keep going up, you end up getting so many glass jars. Like I'll have like 7 full stacks of glass jars, and they're like 125 jars each. It's insane. So make sure there's no zombie horde coming. Okay. So this is the boring part of the gameplay, because it's just me digging a giant hole underground. Unfortunately. But it gives me supplies that I need. If I get lucky, I'll find an iron vein. But it's kind of boring at night. I'll get attacked by some mobs probably. And there we go. Dun 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 dun. Oh. So what else? I don't know what else to talk about for the game. I mean, compared to what I was used to, I got a gaming computer this year. But before then, all I had was the consoles, and I was playing this on the consoles. And I got interested in the game watching Glock 9 play. And then when they started doing the updates, and I was stuck with consoles, I was like, oh man, it sucks to play it. But now since I got a computer, I'm like, oh yay. It's like, this is definitely a game worth having. So I've literally bought the game 3 times over. I have it for my Xbox, my PlayStation, and now the computer. I used to be a really big Destiny player on the Xbox. Then Destiny 2 came out. And it kind of turned me off of Destiny. And that was sad, because like I loved playing Destiny. But Destiny 2 kind of ruined it. And I mean, I was pretty much done with Destiny. There was nothing new to do on it. I beat everything. I mean, I could delete all my characters and just start from the beginning again, but nobody's on there to do raids. What else? I am probably going to stream a little bit on my PlayStation either today or tomorrow. I'm thinking I might do God of War, but I'm thinking Resident Evil might be fun to play again. It's the second one, not the third one though. What else is there? As I'm just blabbering on. Well, let's see. I actually have another Twitch channel. It's not worth anything though. I tried doing Twitch, I think, years ago, and the problem with it is where I live at, there's no internet. Well, there was, but it was dial-up, and it was horrible. So trying to play an online game with dial-up absolutely sucks. So, I hear zombies coming. But with that though, Gotcha. Oh, there we go. Oh. Die. Nobody else? Okay. But yeah, I tried, and the dial-up connection was horrible. And then I lost the dial-up connection because Verizon was like, well, it's really shitty internet out where you are, and we don't feel like servicing it anymore, so you're on your own. So I end up having to use my cell phone just to play games online, which was horrible, to say the least. But oh, is that what I think it is? Yeah, it is. But yeah, no, I bought a house this year, and then upon buying the house, she got a gaming computer for me, my fiance, and because I always wanted one, I just never had the money for one because I was worried about other things. And then since I moved closer to town, I now have great internet. And I'm not actually having the best internet. I can still upgrade it to a higher speed. But this works out fine for now. But, so I started streaming this week. Cause I figured, what the hell? And I've been using my old account to try to see how the stream goes. Which it seems to be doing pretty good because I now have 2 new people that follow me, so thank y'all. I really appreciate it. I'm hoping in the future to do better on my streams, upgrade things as I go. See how that goes. And this will probably last me for a little while. Oh, no. Not the Yaka juice. But that's the main thing. I just want to give it a try. Even if people turn away, don't like it, I'm just still gonna play it till it ends. I don't have Twitter or Facebook or Instagram. I don't have any of those social media accounts. I probably never will. I used to have a Facebook page, but I had a job, and they used the Facebook page as an excuse to fire me because I'm pro legalized cannabis, and I have a mouth as a sailor, so all my statuses had curse words in it, and they said because of those 2 things, it wasn't management material. So I got rid of Facebook and Twitter because I didn't have Twitter. But I got rid of Facebook because I didn't want to. I didn't want to get fired for that reason again. And that's the only time I've ever been fired from a job, surprisingly. In all of my years of working, I figured I'd been fired more than I have. I don't know if you're interested, but my current job is I build transformers. And I don't mean like those little telephone pole transformers that you see, or like the ones that you see in somebody's backyard. I'm talking about the ones that you see that are behind a fence as you're driving down the highway or something, that go to the big power lines for the power companies. I build those things. The ones I build are like the mid-grade ones, so they're about 25 to 30 tons. But the company I work for, we have another plant where they build the big boys, the ones that are like twice the size of the ones I build. And it's actually not, how can I say this? You wouldn't think how they're built would be so minimum for what they do. Because it's basically a lot of it's basically cardboard and glue and wire that goes into them to build them. And most transformers are all step down transformers, which is which there's two different types of transformers. A step up transformer is ones that the power companies typically use at their plant. And what they'll do is they'll send power to these transformers, and they up the amperage of the power, so that when it goes down the power lines, as it's going down the power lines, it starts to lose some of that amperage to get to where it's going. So this ups it so high that it can go for hundreds of miles before it needs to hit another transformer bank. And then and it allows it to go across the country and all that. And if you don't know, I'm in America, but we build them for stuff overseas too. It's all the same for power companies across the world. But so the ones that I build, they go kind of like at neighborhoods and stuff like that. And what it does is that when the power comes off that power line to these transformers, they step down the power to a manageable level to be used inside of a house. Because otherwise, if you use that power going into a house, it's just going to fry the house. Like, you plug in anything, it's just going to blow up because it's too much amperage going into something. And the amps is what's actually harmful to people, because they can actually kill people. So that's what I do. I build the insides of those. I build the actual main coil of the transformer. And then another part of the company, they build the it's basically like a fork. And they put the coils down on these forks, and then they close the top of it off. And it's made out of a particular metal. I don't know what the metal is, but it's done in a certain way, and the power feeds through all of that. And then it gets put inside the tank, and the tank gets filled with a special kind of oil, and that's how it goes. And you would think, something that's being electrified, would you really want to stick it into a flammable material? Well, because there's no oxygen in there, it won't ignite. That's the main thing. As long as there's no oxygen in there, the oil won't ignite. And that's why when you see them, like if you ever watch an explosion of one of them, that's why they explode so violently, is because these things soak in oil all the time. And we actually had one. We got to see what happened when you screw around and you don't know what you're doing starting one of these things. And it blew a hole inside this coil. Now we're talking this coil weighs hundreds and hundreds of pounds, probably even 1,000 pounds, all said and done, of just copper wire inside of it. And it blew a hole so big, you could stick your arm all the way through the coil. And it was just, when they were starting it up, something about they're getting some weird readings, and they cut it off, and then they restarted it without consulting anybody. And just doing that caused the power to surge through it and blow a hole through it. It was really wild. And they spent months trying to figure out what went wrong. At first, the customer's like, "Oh, y'all made it wrong. We want our money back, this, that." And then months later, we find out, oh, no, it wasn't us. It was the customer that did it. The customer screwed around and screwed up the transformer. But, it was interesting, to say the least. It really was interesting. Yeah. Okay. Down. All right. Okay. Now we need to go another layer down. But that's what I currently do. I don't know if I'm going to keep building those. It's not as fun or interesting as a job as you would think, but it pays very good. Depending on, I guess, the company you work for. I'm not going to say what company I work for. But anything I'm telling you, you can find out online. There's nothing special about it, so there's no getting in trouble over it. But it's very interesting. I actually looked into the job. At the time, before I got the job, I was a contract worker. I worked for a temp agency, and they would contract me out to different places, different manufacturings. And I was working at a Japanese company here in America, building smaller transformers for subway trains and subway cars. And they didn't really pay that much, but one of the people I was working with, he wanted to apply to the place I work at now because they pay more and all that. So I was like, all right, yeah, I'll do that too. And I applied and I got the job. And I was like, and this guy never applied for it, and I guess he just didn't want to work for him, which was fine. I was okay with that. I was like, I'm like, they're paying, like, actually, let's see. I'm making $9 more an hour than probably what he is now. And I'm just doing what he's doing on a bigger scale. So, it's interesting. The other interesting part is Japanese manufacturing isn't like American manufacturing. In Japan, apparently, I don't know how true this is, but when they build stuff on an assembly line, whatever you do, like say if it was you're building a bicycle, and your job on the assembly line was to put just that front tire on. Well, in Japan, that's all you do. You put that front tire on. And if they start getting backed up, instead of going and helping the person further down the line to get work faster, help them get some of that stuff out, whatever the next part of the assembly line is. In Japan, you don't do that. Instead, you stand there and you stare at the person that is screwing up and slowing down the production line as a way of shaming them to make them work faster and work harder. And because this is a Japanese company in America, when they see us stop doing what we're doing to help get whatever down the line is off the assembly line and further down, they got upset. They were like, no, what are you doing? You only do this job right here. You do this. It's like you stare at them and make them work harder. And we had to tell them, like, no, in America, we do more than one thing. We don't specialize in just one little thing. And they finally got it after a while, because they realized, okay, well, this isn't like our country and our culture. This is a different kind of culture, and I'm going to screw myself up. Okay, well, that's fine. So once they understood that part, the job was very different. But I didn't stay there very long, because my contract was coming up, and I really didn't want to work there if I got hired on there. So I ended up getting this job making big transformers. And it you know, like I said, it's interesting. I wanted to put that down. I need to get the other ones. But it's interesting, to say the least. Actually, I take that with me. Put that over here. What else to talk about? But yeah. And I've worked many different jobs in my lifetime. I was prior military. I was in the Navy. Medical discharge. I've worked corrections. Well, before corrections, I was a cook in a restaurant. I worked at different restaurants. And I could say that's probably the funnest job to have, but not the most rewarding job to have. I say fun because, I mean, you get to make food all day, you get to laugh and goof around with everybody. And then I went from there, and I went to being an automotive salesman. I sell automotive parts to corrections. Corrections, you have to have a mindset different from everybody else's to be a correctional officer. And there's a difference between being a sheriff's deputy working in a jail to being a state correctional officer and working in corrections. And the main difference is, in a jail, they have firearms inside the jail. In a state correctional facility, we don't have firearms inside there. There are none. They're all on the outside. So outside the fence is where all the firearms are. So you're going into a building with some of the most dangerous criminals ever. And I do mean most dangerous criminals ever. And you're going in there, and all you have is a radio that doesn't really work, handcuffs, and OC spray. And that's about it. That's all you got. You don't got any Billy Batons like they show in the movies or TV shows. But yet again, in some facilities, it's all about a respect thing, respecting another person. I didn't get fucked with from the offenders much because, instead of treating them like they're the scum of the earth, I treated them like they're, people that screwed up in life. And one of the other main things you want to do is never, ever, ever read about the offenders you are looking after. We call them offenders, but they're prisoners. You never want to read anything about them because you don't know what area you're going to be put in. When you get put into the sex offender pod and you're kind of curious why all these guys are separated from everybody else, you don't know that they're sex offenders, but then you start looking at some of them, looking at their rap sheet, and then you're going, oh my God. It's like they put me with people that I would strangle to death because they went and they raped like 5 kids, or they produced kiddie porn. They're remember, they're in there for reasons. Not all of them are violent reasons, but they're in there for reasons. And a sex offender pod is one of the pods where you want to kill everybody in it because they're sex offenders. They ran around and they raped children, or they raped adults. A lot of them, mostly children. So you really don't want to be there. But on the other side is you also meet serial killers and murderers. And the thing is, here's the crazy thing. Is you think, like, they have a certain look to them. You think, like, you know, these people, they're, like, creepy looking and that. No. These people look like average people. Just average. That I mean, they'll confuse you on the street. But they, okay, cool. I'm going to get rid of this. But they just look like average people. But they've done some horrible things. I've met some famous serial killers. That you'll never... That will never be released. Never be released. And I could give you their names, but then that would give you an idea of where I live at. Because their crimes are only relegated to my state, and they're currently living in my state in the correctional facility. But they're horrible people. Absolutely horrible. Did some horrible crimes. Actually, there's two killers in particular that I went to high school with that were on the news. And they had to be put in a special unit because they kept running their mouth. But all in all, though, I would go back to corrections, but not the facility that I left from. I actually went to two different facilities. My first one was, you know, it was basically, you know, these are the rules. This is what we need to do. Let's get it done. Let's come in together as a family, as a group, and then let's leave. The other one was well, we're coming in, we're going to do this job, and if you're not part of our actual family, like if you're not related to us, you know, kind of just screw you over. And that's kind of what happened, what made me leave, because I'm like, well, this is very unsafe, because we're not going to follow by policy and procedure. What's up, puppies? What y'all doing? No. Down. Get your butt down. Why don't y'all go lay down? What do you want? Oh, don't you talk to me like that. I see you. No, you don't need attention right now. You got attention. Sorry, dogs. Okay, no, you're not getting my candy. Go. Get your butts down. You're not getting my candy. So, that's why I left corrections, because it became dangerous. And it was about 2 months after I left that some of the people I worked with that I actually liked, well, one of them I actually liked, the other one, he got exactly what he deserved. But they got attacked by an offender, and the guy I liked ended up getting a concussion and was knocked out. The other guy got a broken nose. But it's very dangerous. I've seen people get stabbed. I've seen things that make people just go no. And I did that for 3 years. I was a correctional officer for 3 years. And when it started to get dangerous, and I saw that it could all be prevented, I was like, I'm not going to stick around if y'all aren't going to stop this from happening. So I just left. And it was a smart choice. It really was. I still talk to some people that work there, and they're just like, yeah. And after I left, and it started getting more violent, a lot more people left. But I mean, if I didn't change, if my facility I first started at didn't close down, I would still be there, probably. I'm pretty sure I would, or I would have joined the police force. Ugh. But even now, that's kind of scary. Come on, die already, y'all. Up out of stamina. What else to talk about here? I'm not gonna loot anything just yet. I'm gonna go through, and I'm basically gonna get all the cobblestone and cement and chairs and stuff, and get them out of here first. Open up everything, and then get eye candy. If you're wondering what I'm doing, if you like, I could tell you stories about working in corrections. I don't know how much you would like about that. I could tell you about things that people have shoved up their butts. Not very pleasant. It's probably not worthwhile. I could tell you about things people have shoved into other places. And not for sexual gratification either. Or to harm anybody. Because the sad thing is, too, in corrections, is that a lot of the people that are in there, too, they're not in there for actually breaking the law, per se, but because they have a mentally handicap and can't comprehend what a law is. So, you have some of those people in there, which they need medical treatment and not corrections. And that mainly has to deal with because they're mentally handicapped. So when you got somebody in there, you know what, I like to do lucky looter, but I think sexual transfer. So we're going to do this. Point in there so that I can upgrade sexual transforce. But yeah, they're in there, and they have a mental handicap. That's what it is, and they just didn't know any better. And you can clearly see it with some of them. Some people fake it, some people don't. But the problem is, we privatized the prison system, and we got rid of government-assisted hospitals for the mentally handicapped. And I think we need to figure out a way to bring more. I mean, come on now. Our technology and our medical sciences is getting more advanced. We should be able to figure out a way to get some more mental facilities up and get people with treatment. I mean, if we go by the Japanese standard, Japan looks so clean in their cities and all that because, unlike here in America, most people that are homeless, they have a mental problem. Same thing with America. A lot of homeless people, they have a mental problem. They can't function in society properly. Now, not all of them are like that, but a good majority of them is. And we just need to figure out a way to get them the proper treatment. And that's all it is. And a lot of times they end up in prison because, you know, you got a schizophrenic that's out there on the streets, wandering the streets, and he goes through a psychotic episode and attacks somebody, and they send him to a prison because they don't have the capability of sending him to a mental ward. Now I know this from personal experience. I have I wouldn't say uncle. I would assume more he's in the realm of I guess uncles, I guess, but he's one of my cousins, and he was schizophrenic and something else, and he ended up not taking his psych meds one day, and that 1 day period he killed his mom, his dad, his brother, and 2 other cousins. Because he had a he didn't take his medication, and he just had an episode and just killed everybody. And we're talking this guy had 35 years. Never had any problems, any violent outbursts, anything like that, because he'd had medication. And then one day, he didn't take his medication, end up killing 5 people of the family. They sent him to a mental hospital, let him out 4 years later, and said, well, as long as he takes his medication, he'll be fine. And we were like, you see, we know that. It was the one time he didn't take his medication that he wasn't fine. So there's a little bit of in between with that. Another thing is, what else is there? I don't remember if you ever heard the story, but it happened in Canada. And it was a guy, schizophrenic. He had an episode and killed this guy on this bus. I mean, completely killed him, like chopped him limb from limb, everything. On this bus with a whole bunch of people. Just randomly killing this guy. And he went through treatment and he got released. And the crazy part was that the person that he killed, that person's mother was out grocery shopping and ended up seeing this guy. And she started freaking out because nobody notified her that this guy was walking about normally. And it's something to do with the Canadian system or whatever. But if they feel like you're rehabilitated or whatever, they send you to like a halfway house that makes sure you take your medication and let you go about your business during the day. But they just let the guy out and didn't tell anybody, which was crazy. I'd like, well, I think he might need a little bit more supervision and maybe a couple more years inside, getting some treatment before letting him go buck wild on the streets again. But that's my opinion. So, well, so that is that. If you haven't realized, I like true crime stuff, murder mysteries, serial killers. Very weird guy. That's probably why I went in corrections. And I like. I don't know how to say. I guess I'm not much of a horror movie kind of guy, and I'm not much of a TV show kind of guy, but I do like crime podcasts. Actually, I haven't listened to any in a while, but I like my crime podcast. Some of them I like, but they get into certain politics sometimes that I can't stand. Like, can we leave out the politics for a minute and just let's go about the crime? Like, let's not add in 20th century politics into a murder that happened in the 50s. It's like it's a different time. But oh, if you like any of that kind of stuff, or if you like to hear about the story about Bill Cosby, Chasing Cosby, that was pretty good. I like that one. It gives a real eye opener into that. A lot of people knew what he was doing, and nobody stopped him. Which I don't get that. I don't get how you could work with somebody and know that they're drugging and raping people and not go, well, that's wrong, and I should report that to somebody, and just do nothing. Like, I just don't get that. Maybe it's my personality. Because, I mean, if you're doing something wrong, I'm going to say something. And if you're doing something illegally hurting somebody else, I'm going to report you. I mean, because you got to look at it like, what if that was somebody in your family and that was happening to them? You know, I know you wouldn't want that to be going on. The Chase of Cosby one was pretty good. I used to listen to Joe Rogan, but I have a hard time listening to him from time to time because I like to be very informed about what's going on. I hate this thing. I like to be informed on what's going on, and they'll sometimes pick topics that I'm kind of really informed on, and they don't have any information on it, but they like to talk about it, and it bothers me a little bit. And if I don't know something, I like to look it up and see if I can find something else about it. I like to try to stay informed on stuff I talk about. So, and I'm not going to get into politics on here because that draws people away. But I mean, there's middle ground in everything. I believe. Oh, birdies are attacking. What else is there? I'm just, you know, I jump around a lot. You could tell me to stop at any time, and I will. Or if you have something in particular, that hurt me. In particular, you want me to talk about, if I know anything about it, I'll talk about it. Will you go lay your butt down, dog? I see you. You want attention, I know. The kids aren't here. You want all the loving and attention. Oh, crap. You're dead. But, what else to talk about? I could talk about, well, everybody probably likes these certain people. I won't go into any YouTubers that I like to watch. Mainly because I don't want what I think or what I believe to be added to them. but it's, you know, the major ones. A lot of their games I like to watch. Well, I guess I already went with Glock 9. So yes, I watch Glock 9 for his 7-day die videos. I'm not as skilled as he is, so I won't ever try any of his series, but I will watch his gameplay, and I'll watch a couple other people's gameplay to get an idea of how they play the game to improve my gameplay, if that makes any sense. But back on the podcasting, Joe Rogan and the Chasing Cosby. Oh, that was a great one. It boggled my mind a little bit on that. You know, I think once it all came out and said and done, a lot of people were upset because I've watched the Cosby Show growing up, and you just didn't know from that guy. I didn't know that was up there. Okay, I gotta remember that. Oh, I didn't close that time. As I said, if you aim a little bit above the head, you'll get a headshot every time. I have a bad feeling. Yep. Crapola. If you're wondering how I might have known that they were behind me like that, I could hear them beating through the wall, and it sounded different than them beating through a door. Come on. Crotch shot. Alright, I gotta get food for this. So yeah. Alright, we'll take care of these guys. Because they're beating through this door right here. What else am I thinking? Oh, I need a drink too. I should have known behind me still. What else? I lost my train of thought because of all the hordes of zombies. Oh yeah, I was talking about watching other people play. So yeah, I watched Glock 9 play to get his understanding of how he plays to better my my gameplay. Here. Oh, what do I need? Level 3. So we'll get that up. Alright. Oh, they broke through here? Sweet. Food? So the couple people I watch on how they play to get a better understanding. We have nothing. Okay. So that way I can have a better chance on my gameplay. That should hold me off till I get back. So I I might do some things that Glock does because that's one of the people I watch the most on 7 Days to Die. Barking at somebody. But I watch the normal YouTubers. I don't really watch them stream much. And sometimes I play games that I really wanted to play. And now that I have a computer, I can actually play those games. But now I just kind of, I don't want to. And I'm trying to think, when I get, a little bit more capital built up on what my next game I'll play, I might stream some Grounded once Grounded becomes more released. I stopped. I play it off and on, but it's not, 100% there. All right, got that. Scrap that. Drink 2 more of these. Shoot in there. Probably bring some water and food with me. Yeah, it's up here. What is it, puppies? What? What do you want? Do you gotta go outside? Oh. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. So let me go let my dogs out real quick and I'll be right back. Oh. Okay, I'm back. I'll probably have to get up here in probably 10 minutes, let them back inside. Oh, while we're here, we'll go ahead and grab all that. We'll check this over here. Buy that. I'll buy that. Okay. What else is there? Yeah, so I'm trying to think of what the next game that I'll buy new will be that I'll probably play and maybe stream. It probably won't be anything multiplayer wise, just because I don't have a lot of friends that play on the computer or have time to play at all. Like, I don't really have time to play at all, but I have kids that will yell at me to play video games because they want to watch. And yeah. I grew these trees. Well, these trees. Because they're taking up inventory space. So I got that. The crazy thing is, like, a lot of stuff that I've been reading about streaming, I have some of that stuff. I just don't have all the components for it. Like, I have 2 other monitors, but I don't have the cord to connect them to the computer. I need to get another HDMI cord, which that's okay. And the other thing is, I don't have a webcam, but my girl wants to get a webcam because she wants to Facebook everybody. So, hooray to that. And that'll probably be in February during tax time. So I like survival games. I got Stranded Deep on here. I might restart that and try playing some of that. I know there's been updates to it, so probably have to update it. I got that right, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I built a little chest out here to put stuff in when I first came up here on day one. Eye candy, need that. Yeah, I'm probably not going to get Cyberpunk 2077 just
So, what are you buying today?
because I don't really like the look of the gameplay that I've seen for it so far. Oh, they don't want any of that. That's not to say that the game's going to be bad or anything. It's just I'm really picky about my games in particular. And sometimes this is all the same stuff. I've already looked at all this. Okay. Well, if I get up enough cash, I can buy a motorcycle chassis. Haha. I don't see anything that you have that I need or want. Nothing.
Remember
Okay.
me if you need medical supplies.
I'll grab that for now.
Thanks, son. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Take a look. What is it? Let's see. I finished doing that. I'll grab the buried supplies. And the buried supplies can wait. I can do that after I get 7 done. After I get on day 7. Or I could do it at night. But yeah, I don't know how things are gonna go. As I'm rambling, I probably jumped like 5 topics. So just I don't know what game I want to go to next. Because I would like to stream more than just 7 Days to Die. I'm not gonna lie there. I might stream some Grounded. I'll probably stream some stuff off of the PlayStation. Where did you go, chicken? Gotcha. Where you at? There you are. And the thing is, I don't have very many people online that have a computer to do anything with, so I won't really do any games, and I don't know how to create servers yet. I'm researching that when I get more time. Because if I can just figure out how to do that, I'll be good. Alright, we'll get rid of all this stuff. But well, that's the main thing I want to do. I want to get. Okay, it's just a car. But I'm more of a single player kind of gamer guy than I am multiplayer. If I find somebody that like we have a good compatibility when playing games, I'll probably start playing with them. But I have to find more people that I would like to play with to do that with. That's what I like about this game is you can do multiplayer by yourself. So I gotta buy more hard drive space because I like to download these onto YouTube, edit them up a little bit, clean them up, download them to YouTube, and have a YouTube channel with my streams on it. And I think that would be beneficial too, because then other people can watch it on YouTube. All right. And that's just kind of where I want to go with things. I think it's this one. It is. Haha. Take some food with me. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll probably eat that right now. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes through in the future. I mean, like I said, I've only been doing this for less than a week. I have no idea of what the bigger picture holds. Right now, I'm happy that I have 2 followers as somebody actually watching my stream. That makes me extremely happy. I thought that even to get somebody to view it would take probably a month or so. So I'm happy about that. And if anybody wants to give me any feedback on how to improve my stream, what might make it better, all ears. I would like to know what I could do to improve, to make it a better quality for everybody involved. Maybe you know what I'll do? I'll get a book and I'll read the book as I play. I'll tell a story. It'd be like a campfire. Instead of at night digging on the game, I'll just stand by the campfire, and we'll tell scary stories. It sounds so stupid, but it'd be so funny. What else? So, okay. Oh, there you are. Did you get stuck somewhere and just respawned in? Had to have happened. Okay. What else am I thinking? Oh, crap. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start figuring out what to talk about on the stream. Like I said, politics would probably be a no-no. Because everybody has political craziness. Gotcha. I could say, talk about comedians that I like, which is probably the same comedians that everybody likes, you know, the Joe Rogan, Bert Kreischer, Tom Segura, Joey Diaz, which Joey Diaz, he's a weird one too. I like him more when he's on a podcast talking about stuff than I do his actual stand-up sometimes. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Where the hell did y'all guys come from? Oh, am I gonna die here? I have nothing to... No, I'll survive. But I am screwed. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that happened. Where the hell did y'all guys come from? Alright. Alright. Well, if I go any further, I am definitely gonna die. And I know I got stuff at the place. Yeah, I like Joey Diaz. I would say is very, very, very funny. But I think instead of him, like, I think he's better when he interacts with other people than he is when he does stand up by himself. I don't know how old y'all are that are watching me or following me. But I would say adult themes is what he talks about. But I like Joey Diaz, Bert Kreischer. I find his stand up funny, but as a person, I don't know if I would really. I don't know if I'd really enjoy being around him. He seems like he would be a fun person to be around, but at the same time, I don't know. Like me, I seem like I'd be a great person to be around. I'm so chatty and full of life. I'm probably not in real life, though. I am probably the exact opposite. Alright. I put this on. Go here. I'll clear that up. Use you. Take care of that. That wouldn't do anything for this, would it? Alright. Well, not much I can do there. Alright. Well, I think once I hit the 2-hour mark, I might call it quits for a little while streaming. So we'll see where we are there. Like I said, we'll see where we are there. We were talking about comedians I like. I think also Tom Segura. I like Tom Segura, and I think Tom Segura. Me and him laugh about the same things. Dark humor, very, very dark humor. And I mean it's really weird to try to get trying to have an understanding about somebody you've never met before, but you've watched stuff about them, because in reality you never really know that person until you meet somebody in person. You never really know that person, and it goes with everything, you know. That's why I don't like watching something on TV and they try to tell you, like, this is how this person is in real life. Because, like, but they might not be. They gotta be outside. Okay, they are. You know, because everybody's different in real life and not. I mean, everybody's different. So, well, you know, it's hard to get a reading on somebody you've never met before. So, like, I really don't like to talk shit about people that I've never met in real life. Because you never really know what kind of person they really are. I mean, they can seem like the worst person in the world on TV, and then you meet him in real life, and you're like, oh, no, this guy's an alright dude. He just, you know, he fucks shits up. It's like he might not be the brightest guy, but he might be the most compassionate. Alright. See, I don't like being outside. Because I feel like that's what I feel. Get attacked by a bird. So, I mean, that's just how I feel. Fall down. There we go. But yeah, that's just how I feel about it. And he'll come back in here eventually. Oh, there we go. Put it off, sure. But that's just how I feel about things, you know. And sometimes you don't really need to meet the person. I mean, it depends on the person, what they've done. Like Bill Cosby, I don't need to meet Bill Cosby to know that he, you know, he's a horrible person. I mean, his crimes kind of let us know that. But I mean, like somebody that just like a regular person. Like, you don't really know much about a regular person. I mean, even like, well, let's start a standard. Like Markiplier. Never met the guy in person. He has thousands of hours of gameplay all over YouTube. He has interviews where he meets people. And he seems like a nice guy. He seems like, you know, he's genuine. But at the end of the day, is that an act? Or is that how he really is? I don't know. I've never met the guy. I would like to say, from everything we've seen of him, he's a great guy. Well, what am I saying? He probably is a great guy. Just because you can see him. But then let's go around and let's pick, I'm trying to think of like an actor that's like really two-sided. I don't know. I don't really know that many actors. That's a really hard thing to go with. Because I like movies, but I just don't really care about the actors that are in the movies. Might sound really... Oh, hey, look, you made it back up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm really funny about people from time to time. Mainly because working corrections. You know, a lot of, like, the nicest people and, like, the prison systems are, in a flip of a dime, are some of the worst people you'll ever meet. That's the truth with anything. Oh, I'll stamina. Not. Oh, come on. But I don't know. I have a. Oh god, that's gonna take forever. All right. But I have a weird thing about people. I've actually met some famous people. I've met all of Paramore. They're pretty cool. I've met some other bands. And they're really nice people. One band in particular that I don't think they're around anymore. They're called Toby and the Fugitive. And I actually met them in a mall. So I never saw them play. And they're trying to get money so they get up to New York for a gig. And I bought 2 of their albums and I had them all sign one of them. And I still have that signed copy. And I absolutely love their music. I mean, even though I paid more for the albums than I should have, and there's only 5 songs on them, I really like the music. They're really, decent guys. And I don't know whatever happened to them. I've tried looking for them online, but I haven't really found anything with it. So it is what it is. I mean, that's too cool. I mean, I'm hoping like they're still doing really good. Maybe they changed their band name. That would be beneficial. But they made really good music. Put over here. Away from them. All right. What? I just reloaded you. Don't shoot till you see the whites of their eyes. Yeah, I met a lot of interesting people. I've met a lot of deranged people as well. Oh yeah. But it all comes with the territory of life. I would like to meet, some other people that, I idolized. One of those people, some of those people that I would really like to have met, are no longer around today anymore, unfortunately. I'm really big into military stuff, so like I would have loved to met Kyle, what was his last name? But American Sniper, they made a movie about him called American Sniper. I just can't think of his last name off the life of me. But I'd really like to have met him. Marcus Luttrell. I would like to have met him. He seemed like an interesting guy. Oh, you dirty cunts. I'll have to go after y'all. But I would like to met him. Marcus I could probably still meet. Oh, time to run. Alright. So I think I'm gonna kill these zombies off here. And then I'm gonna get off streaming for a little bit, get some housework done, and come back on. But I'm gonna start it right back here. I just want to take care of these zombies. Actually, you know what? Drop down. I don't want y'all respawning back up there if I'm trying to leave later. I know some of y'all ran down this way. You died. Oh, what? Woohoo! That was a close one. Oh, look at all of y'all. Why'd y'all go this way? Alright. I think I'm going to leave it here. As far as my stream. I'll be on later today. I don't know when, but I'm going to do some stuff around the house. Laundry, cleaning. And then I'll probably be on in a couple hours or so. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this. I hope to see y'all again. If not, have a safe and wonderful day. And thank you. Bye.